But take a look at this. Oh man, it doesn't get any easier than this and to bring that great ambiance to any room. Take a look at your screen real quick. What makes this really special, and I'm going to go through all the lights, but is that pattern that it throws. Because it is like a textured acrylic, right? It's kind of faceted. It looks like a cut crystal. So it throws that light, whichever number of the 13 plus lighting designs you get to choose from, it'll throw that pattern on the wall or down on the table. You may have seen these on social media. These went incredibly viral. Everyone was talking about these because of that pattern. And get this, it's just a touch. You just touch. Now, you can use the remote control if you have it up somewhere high and you can't reach it. You just touch. But the magic in this is that moving light inside, it rotates around, so that pattern rotates around, and you're getting a 2-pack today for $16.99. Over 1,000 orders today. I would be jumping in really quickly here. These also make a lovely gift as well. Look at these lights changing because our friend Julie Truster's using the remote control. Come on in, Julie. How great are these? And I just want to make it clear that you can use these plugged in or wireless.
Exactly.
Okay,
yes. And Living Glow made the cord extra long, so you can keep it plugged in if you want to.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it doesn't have a little short.
Plug it in, you can run it around and kind of hide that cord, and then if you want to pick it up and take it with you, you can as well, wireless. Oh, these are great.
I know.
These
and so what went viral on social media? You were talking about kind of, it looks like cut crystal. There's these little faceted diamond-esque little designs right here. And when you look down, so if it's on a table like this, you can see this starburst effect, which is why it's called the Starburst. And when I say it went viral on social media, we're talking thousands, I mean millions. Millions and millions and millions of views and comments. Really, really popular. But then what Living Glow did is, watch this. They took it, they added, I'm going to stop, so see inside there when I turn it on, it has a carousel. Let me see if you can see it a little better in a color. See how it's slowly going around? So that creates this light effect on the wall and on the ceiling. And if that's too much, I understand, but you can turn it off. And when I was reading the reviews, people absolutely love that. They describe it as being very calming. It's like, they said, it's kind of like soothing water. Can you see the pattern that it creates?
This is beautiful. There you go. Now we're seeing it on that table.
And I read a review, and one of our very creative customers put leaves, fall leaves. Doesn't this look like the color of fall? And really, fall's right around the corner. And I feel like since I'm in Pennsylvania, it's already fall here. But she put leaves around it, and she had deer in the background, and it was stunning. And her husband liked it so much that he said, you need to go back and buy more.
Yes.
And I thought, okay,
this is what's happening right now at $16.99. Are these are normally like $30, $40, this 2-pack normally. At $16.99, a lot of you are buying multiples, putting them in multiple rooms. Speaking of the colors, no matter what the season, no matter what the holiday, no matter what you're celebrating, the team sports, the college, whatever, you've got a color for that. You've got that movement. You've got kind of that party mode as well. I love that, like putting it on something that's kind of reflective as well.
See the wall.
It will give you all of that. Look how cool that is. Also great for a tablescape. I know we always want something beautiful in our tablescape, but we don't want to do anything that maybe has a scent or a smell. These are beautiful. Will give you a great look on your tablescape if you are having an event, if you are having dinner, and you're getting 2, so you can book in them just like this. These are so versatile, and they can be elegant, they can be fun, they can be party, they can elevate your room, and then you can put them anywhere. Take them with you and put them anywhere right now. Look at these. Remember, you're getting 2 today.
Okay, so the holidays, and because you're getting 2 of them, just like you said, Ty, you can flank them maybe on the fireplace, on a console table. You can put 1 on each end. You can book in them. Red and green. Okay, green because we're up in Pennsylvania for the Phillies,
Eagles.
Right? The Eagles.
Eagles, there you go. We'll get there. We're learning.
We're learning. I said red the other day, and I got corrected here. And everyone was cheering for the Eagles. But wherever you live around the country, we all have our favorite teams. Maybe you want to celebrate the teams or Valentine's Day or the holidays. It has 16 different colors. This right here is your traditional white. Now, I'm using the remote control, but you can also tap. And you can see how every time you tap, this Starburst changes colors, so it's really fun. On your remote control, it has a timer, so you can set it to turn off at an hour, 2 hours or 4 hours, and that's to extend the life of the battery. It has over 5 hours depending on what charge you leave it in or what color you have it on. But also remember that you can plug it in and leave it on, because a lot of people love it so much they want it on all night. And then, so here it is again. You can just tap through, and then I'm gonna put it on jump. This is party mode.
There we go.
I'm doing nothing. Imagine if you have people over at your house and you have it going.
That's a party right there. And again, use the same lights depending upon the party, or if it's a night light for a kid's night light, if you want to change the color of the night light, if you want something a little more elegant, if you want this in your kitchen, you can place these anywhere. The fact that you have the remote control, Julie, that means you could put it up somewhere.
You could put it up high.
You could put it up where you can't reach it and still get all the colors out of it to get everything you want because you have that remote control. I love what we see sometimes inside a bookshelf where you're really getting that, but even out in the open like this, to get that design because of that spinning light that you see inside there.
When you dim the lights in a room,
yeah.
the entire room. So when you have
Lights
that
up.
carousel on,
Yeah.
we're talking, it's all over the wall, it's on the ceiling, and it creates this very calming effect. It's almost like the Northern Lights.
Yeah, oh, that's exactly what it is. Right, you lay down and you can see it. Maybe it's on the ceiling. Maybe you placed it up on a bookshelf and you can see that all around you. So Julie's using the remote control to change them here. You can also just touch them as well. I know a lot of you are ordering multiples. This is a 2-pack. I know we've got 3 out here. I don't want that to be confusing for you, but you get these in a 2-pack, and just look all around. Look at that. It looks like faceted diamonds. It looks like that chandelier, right, that you'll walk in and you say, wow, look at that chandelier that you see in someone's home or in a museum or something. It's that same kind of shape, and there's a great shot we're looking at kind of overhead, and you can see that design and that slight movement, that little slight movement on that design as well that you can see. $16.99 for a 2-pack. Also, if you try to look at these, like when they were on social media and stuff, these were about 50 bucks for 2 of these. We're about 50 bucks. That's where you see our comparable value of over $50. Right now, $16.99. These are going very quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, and they are dimmable if you want to dim them. And when you get them home, on the bottom, Living Glow, they put an on-off switch. So here it is. During the day when they're off, they're beautiful.
Right.
And then, excuse me, on the top there, that's where you can tap it. You can change the color. So if you don't have the remote control, you can tap it this way. Anywhere along this, you're going to peel a little piece of plastic off, and then you just tap it. And you can see how beautiful it looks. And then it creates the Starburst effect on your table. And if you can go to Pinterest and get really creative ideas on the tablescapes. I mean, people doing beautiful. And when fall comes around, people go all out for fall and the holidays. Thanksgiving dinner, if you had these at your table, I know last year when we had them in the studio, it's all people talked about. They weren't talking about how good the food was.
No,
they were talking about what in the world.
How beautiful. Also, can I say too, when I've had 2 kids in the house and a dog in the house, it looks like crystal. It looks like something that may be very fragile, but with the kids in the house and people bumping into the tables, this is an acrylic, right? So it's not going to shatter.
Exactly.
It's not that glass that looks very fancy and very expensive. You're getting that effect. You're getting that ambiance. You're getting those features, but at the same time, for $16.99, you're getting 2. That's a great look. Oh, that's great.
The green is pretty.
Very Emerald City.
Yes,
look at this.
that
Hello,
is Emerald
November.
City.
Yeah, there you go. Let's celebrate. Let's have a party. And you have the ability to change that. It's 2 for $16.99 today. Your flexible payment is $5.66. You see the movement. Thank you guys for that shot right down
there
at the bottom. Beautiful. You can see the movement. And Julie's using the remote control, so put them up anywhere. Put them on the bookshelf. Put them on a pedestal. Put them anywhere.
And did you see I turned it off?
Okay.
Okay, so
if you didn't want
that effect is what is on your ceiling and your walls. Okay, so if that's too much, but people love it. I thought, oh, they may not like that.
But they
Everybody was raving about it. That's actually what they loved about it. And Living Glow added that feature. It's a little carousel inside, and it creates the wall effect. And then on the ceiling, it's a 3D effect. And it's just so cool. You haven't seen anything like it.
No, you haven't.
It's different.
Thank you for this overhead shot. I love that. Is that overhead? Is that over? Because we have one over by the bed as well. which is really cool how it throws that light, and we'll hit kind of
look at
the
side
edge of the bed. Yeah.
sheets.
Our team here set one up over by the bed, and I think that's a spectacular idea because, listen, we have to keep our lights up here because we're in studio and we need to be able to walk around, but when the lights go down really dim at night and you can see that throw against the bed or against the back wall or even against the floor there, that brings you an ambiance like nothing else does, Julie.
I know. I'm looking. It's kind of hard for you to see, but like the effect is on the side of the
we can see it on the bed there,
bedding.
which is really nice.
It's on the sheets. So in your room, when you turn off your lights, if you have that carousel on, you're going to see the effect on the ceiling and on the walls. It's really fun. It's very soothing. That's how people were describing it, almost like being in an aquarium or, you know, just that soft, calming effect. And then if you want to, you can just change up the colors. Like
Look at that. Oh, listen, 1,300 have been ordered today. I know a lot of you are ordering multiples, but this is just a great way, a very affordable way to just change the vibe of a room, maybe to elevate the look of the room as well, have that versatility in the room without spending a whole bunch of money, putting in permanent lights somewhere. This is a great way to do it, maybe a great way to start that transition in your room. Julie, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Good to see you. You've been working hard today, and we appreciate it, Julie.
Of course.
Thank you so much. Okay, everybody, thank you for being here with me. I gave you a little look at this a little bit earlier. It is time. Are we going to move on to the computer? Do you think we're going to get to do the Maxa today? Oh, great. Okay, because I want to make sure you're following along at hsn.com. So I just